Hello and welcome back to another math lesson. This is math lesson 1-3 and it is working on measuring with mass. And as you remember from yesterday's lesson, in order to do that you're going to need a pan balance scale, which certainly does not fit in your toolbox kit. So what we're going to do today is a number talk. We'll look at some quick look cards and then I'm going to explain to you 2 pages in your math journal that I would like you to do. So we will not be focusing on pan balance scales because it's just something that you can't do at your house at this time. So we're going to go ahead and start with a number talk, and it's add them up again. So I've got a problem, 99 plus 41. What could you do mentally, which means in your head, to figure out the answer to this problem? What strategies could you use? So I'm going to give you a couple seconds or a minute to see what you can come up with. I'm going to pause the video and then I'll come back when I think you've had enough time. So what strategies might you have come up with? Well, maybe if I take the 9 in the ones place there and the 1 here, and I know that 9 plus 1 equals 10. And then I take this 9 from 99. That first 9, it's in the tens place. It's not 9. If the 9 is in the nines place, or excuse me, if the 9 is in the tens place, it's worth 90. So if I add that 90 to the 10 that I made when I added my 9 and my 1, that's going to be 100. And then if I take the 4 in the tens place, that's not 4, it's 40. And I add it to my 100, I'm going to get 140. Now, another strategy that some boys and girls might use, and remember, there's more than one way to solve a problem, so that's fine. Maybe you might be thinking, well, hey, if I take this 1 from 41 and I give it to the 99, that's going to make it be 100. And since I took that 1 away from 41, it's not 41 anymore, it's 40. And I can take those two new numbers and add them together. 100 plus 40 is 140. And again, boys and girls, this is just showing us that there's more than one strategy to use to solve the same problem. Now for some quick look cards. Remember, I'm going to show it to you for just a little bit, and then I want you to think about what you saw and how you saw it. What did you see? Did you see the dots one at a time, like 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3 up here, and I saw 1, 2, 3 dots down here, and I knew there were 6 dots altogether? Or did you say, hey, there's 3 and there's 3, so 3 plus 3 equals 6? Or maybe you thought, that's 2 groups of 3, and I know that 2 groups of 3 are 6, and a number model that would work with that is 2 times 3 equals 6. Here's another. What did you see, and how did you see it? Did you see 2 groups of 5 and know that 2 groups of 5 is 10? Did you see those 2 groups of 5 and think 5 plus 5 is 10? And the last one. What did you see, and how did you see it? Did you see 3 groups of 3? And did you think 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9? Or maybe you saw those 3 groups of 3 and thought to yourself, well, 3 plus 3 is 6, and then another 3 is going to be 9. Or maybe you knew that 3 groups of 3 is a multiplication problem also, 3 times 3, and you knew that was 9. Now for your work for today, a couple math box pages. So this page is Math Box 112. And I should have assigned it to you yesterday, but I forgot, so lucky you, you get to do it today. And it's page 27 in your math journal. If your math journal is home, then work on it. If you don't have your math journal at home, it's probably waiting for you in the entry of the school. So make sure that someone comes up to get it. And then the other math journal page is going to be for Math Boxes 113. And it's on page 30. You do need to use a calculator on this one. It should be in your toolbox kit. For number 2, you can use your toolbox kit clock to help you with the answer for that. And when I look back at the math boxes for Math Box 112 on page 27, it doesn't look like you need anything from your toolbox kit, but I'm going to suggest for number 2 that you remember to use an open number line to help you solve that problem. I'll give you a clue. Open number line. At the beginning, you're going to write down your start time, which is 8:30. And at the end, you're going to write down your ending time, which is 10 o'clock. And then think about how many hops that you can make and how long those hops might be. Good luck.